Family do me Nasiladi on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now my family. Make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon. Whether it be politics or any other news them what they happen or gossip what they bring out to una live and direct. So please my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you no miss any video we will try for bring out to una. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon, please family. And don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين وجعلنا من بين أيديه سدا ومن خلفه سدا فأحصيناهم فهم لا يبصرون حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا قوة إلا بالله ما بعد السلام عليكم يا جماعة والمسلمين والمسلمات. Shalom to we Christian brothers and sisters, both home and the diaspora. This is the golden voice of the APC Encyclopedia, the Britannica, the socio-political analyst, the voice of the voiceless, the whistleblower, the lion of the social media, the regional publicity secretary Southern region under the ticket of the mighty indomitable All People's Congress Party. Forward ever, backward never, until the prize is won. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow listeners, comrades all over the globe, as you know, all know, say the encyclopedia media always embark on civic education for continue for educate, inform, sensitize, conscientize, and raise awareness to we people them. Now we lovely and daily Mama Salon on daily happenings and on burning issues. So uno stay tuned, uno stay fixed, uno stay blessed, uno stay connected to the encyclopedia media, for uno listening pleasure is absolutely guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow listeners, comrades all over the globe. TGRM, thank God today now Monday, when December 29, 2025. We get three topics then today where we deliberate on and where we analyze to we listeners they analytically. The first topic, now justice shall take its course. The second topic, jealousy, the last class to attend before becoming a witch. The third, now political cross-carpeting and the fraud APC membership card from China. We quote of today that the more we condone evil, the more evil will be done. So we'll stay tuned, we'll stay connected to the encyclopedia media for the latest. Topic number one, justice shall take its course. The world no longer gets a choice between force and law. If civilization for survive, we for choose the rule of law. And there will be no peace without law. And the clearest way for show how the rule of law, the waka, or what the rule of law mean to we in everyday life. Now for recall, what not happen when there was no rule of law. So law, they protect the general safety and ensure we right as citizens against abuses by other people, by organization, and by the government itself. His Excellency Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kanapi, Betembeng Joseph Wisdom Kamara, he not come for revenge or for chase in political opponents. This they go to me brother, where na a social media analyst, where sabi analyze issues there, where sabi substantiate issues there, when I'm Mr. Salon. His Excellency Dr. Samura Kamara, not they come for revenge or for chase in political opponents there, Mr. Salon. But let the law take its course. Let justice take its course. Let justice take its course. It means say, we for allow the legal process for proceed without interference and trust say the system go deliver a fair outcome. Impunity, where people then they do crime, then go buff, then go unpunished. I make today crimes then they continue for happiness alone. From old colonial independence till today, crimes then they happen no more. And are the same people then and they commit this crime here because of impunity. So as long as people then they commit crime against humanity, they commit unlawful killings, they commit extrajudicial killings, they commit gross human right violation and go scot-free, crime will always continue for happen. Ladies and gentlemen, say I go do this, I kill una, I jail una, I do this, after all, na settlement, na buff case. So we tell the people then say, no more buff case in Mama Salon. Ladies and gentlemen, in this current political dispensation, all the human acts then, all the barbaric acts then, all the ritualistic acts then, all the cannibalistic acts then, all the democidal acts then, for be brought to justice, for Sierra Leone for be a free nation, wherein everybody they afraid for kill you complete human being. Ladies and gentlemen. So the one day when they do the killing, then get life. And the one day when they kill brutally in cold blood, they self then get life. Then as Sierra Leoneans, the one them back when they kill, then as Sierra Leoneans, then get the equal right, equal opportunity, na Mama Salon. So the killers then are Sierra Leoneans, and the one day when they brutally murdered in cold blood and buried in mass graves, they are also citizens of Sierra Leone. Why the selective justice? Ladies and gentlemen, the same rights we then get, where they kill their own company, their own fellow citizens then brutally, extrajudicially, because they hold political power. Now the same rights then people then get them constitutional rights, then get a democratic right, then get the right for belong to any political party, where not for be a crime. The same people that will kill Sierra Leoneans during the Dogbawusu days, during the Bolate days, during the Wangwe days, during the Jongobla days, during the Amoto days, during the Bawote days, during the Hindo days, during the RUF days, during the Kamayo days, during the MPRC days, and during the AFRC days. Now the same people then today, they in the aim of politics, they continue for kill Sierra Leonean citizens then. But now, this time around, when they say enough is enough, ladies and gentlemen. So, we know they pray, say the one day, we not commit crime. The one day, we not do nothing. The one day, we're innocent. Everybody supposed for belong to a political party. Everybody supposed for belong to a region. Everybody supposed for belong to a tribe, not to a crime. But Mr. Salon, the one way through assist, now he assist for Fala. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. So, all 19 the year, waiting make today, the Republic of Ghana, they enjoy that the president, where the former president lay, when a flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings, we gather all the bad politicians then, the wicked lawyers then, the dangerous judges then, we don't destroy Ghana. He called them to a meeting. Amen to the all done. Today, Ghana don't become a democratic society, a civilized society, because all the one day will be destroy Ghana, it don't put them to rest. Today, Ghana's then, they are liberated. Ladies and gentlemen. So this time around, enough is enough. People therefore pay for the evil. So we for avoid a recurrence, laws and rules. Now them bind we as a people, irrespective of your status, your tribe, your region, your creed, your religion, your political affiliation, and your linguistic ties. Why we get the golden rule? The golden rule, according to Confucius, say, do unto others as you will have others to do unto you. Let do to somebody, wait till you self while let somebody do to you. This is the law and the prophet, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't want to let person kill you or kill you, daddy, no kill person or kill person, daddy. If you don't want to let them kill your brother, no kill person in brother. If you don't want to let them brutalize you, no brutalize other person. If you don't want to let them torture you, no torture other person. This now for take into consideration as a society. Let it do to other people. Then what you wanna self let for, let other people then do to una. But what you wanna not let them do to una, we are not supposed for do unto una company. Na a cannibalistic act, na a demonistic act, na antagonistic act, na a demonic act. We not find inhuman act. We not find na a society. Ladies and gentlemen, so do unto others what you will have them do unto you. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, Mr. Salone, we don't see unlawful killings there. Now the country, then they manhandle people then. Then they victimize Sierra Leoneans then. Then they chop Sierra Leoneans then. Then they burn Sierra Leoneans their houses there. In this democratic dispensation, as we live at war, no, then people are there for bring them to justice. Ladies and gentlemen, it come from the quote of the day. The more we condone evil, the more evil will be done. So Dr. Samura Kamara not they come for chase any political opponent or this one, but the law, justice shall take its course, Mr. Salone. Even with God, when are the creator, we create the dunya, we create humankind. Now a God of justice. When you do good, it reward you a Jannah. When you do bad, it reward you now the hellfire, the burning fire. Now he make it talk and categorically clear inside Suratul Al-Zuzila. It says, "Faman ya'mal misqala jarati khairan yara." When you do good, a like is small, like an atom or a particle of a dust, God will reward you with that goodness thing. He say again, "Waman ya'mal misqala jarati saran yara." When you do evil, when you do bad, that bad day, a like is small, like a particle of a dust or an atom, God will reward you with that bad mistake. So people there for behave to their fellow citizens humanly and not inhumanly. Anybody when are brutal, anybody where wicked, anybody where get evil heart is not supposed to live among a civilized society. Therefore face the law for the evil act there. From 1967, when they were begin thief election, terrorize this country, overthrow the APC, form a coup d'etat, and declare martial law up to date as LPP leaders there. Then they still kill their fellow citizens there brutally because anything with the whole political power now for kill their own fellow citizens there. Then they commit crimes against humanity. And the law say, now the law they guide we all now Mama Salone. Anybody will find guilty of the law, we get the police for arrest them, investigate them, obtain statement from her, charge them to court. If the court go prove and beyond all reasonable doubt, then the law go take in course. But in the whole person, then they kill her, then they torture her, then they brutalize her, then they burn her house as if there is no law. So any lawless regime for be face justice, ladies and gentlemen. The time of lawlessness, where all the lawlessness not happen, when law come into consideration, then people then they for face the law for the lawlessness, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Now that the law say, now make every citizen forget a free trial, a trial by jury. When I don't come pull out, when I come by a trial by a judge alone. Person forget lawyer when they defend them until they prove that person beyond all reasonable doubt. Now so we national laws they say. And we get the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, where Sierra Leone is signatory to that. For say no human being not for deserve inhuman act, cruel act, torture, extrajudicial killings and acts of lawlessness, burning of houses, all them in the act of lawlessness. Kill your brother brutally, in the act of lawlessness. You know, they follow the due process of the law. We don't kill them back before you give them the family, their loved ones them. Capo them, put them inside one great hole, cover them in mass graves as puppets. This now lawlessness, recklessness, inhuman, and a satanic act to the highest degree. Now them people here, the people of Sierra Leone, they let go scot-free. Dr. Samura Kamara not doing they hold them people and they accountable. Now the citizens of Sierra Leone, they hold them people and they accountable. Dr. Samura Kamara know they come for revenge. They come for a rule. So such individuals, they not forgo unpunished. All the killings from 2018 to date, they were well planned, well orchestrated, well catapulted, well machinated, willfully and intentionally for wipe off Northwesterners there and the APCers there. In that fear in the people there. So the first lady, when Fatima Bio, he not be mad. He get in 5 senses. Where he declare mob justice. And he commands say for courtsman and private parts, then scrotum. He said the APC not supposed to forget party office and the southeast. We know what happened. SLBP and come on and begin chase APC and then burn their houses, then burn their party office, then chap them, kill Sona Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, say anybody will not belong to the SLBP, not to a true Sierra Leonean. Short hate messages there, now incitement to genocide. Beyond ordered in Pauper Kamajos then, in Pauper Junta soldiers then, for killing fellow citizens then, na Tonkolimba, na Kamakuye, na Lonshar, na Mashaka, na Ma 91, na Masengbe, na Makeni, na Tombo, na Lomley, Pandemba Road Prison massacre, August 10 and beyond massacre, till the Jalo declare unlawful curfew. Lima, they go house to house. The uproot Northwesterners then at the O's. It is slaughtered and cold blood. Throw it in at the rivers. Now then people have to go scot-free. While the same killer, they parade himself. He did all other radio stations there. He say want the leadership of the SLPP for become president of Mama Salon, for can kill more people. So short people then, they not for let them go scot-free. If not, evil will continue now in nation. And this time around, evil for stop. So, then people are not mad though. Where then come out, then send police officers, then soldier man then, go to the APC national headquarters with suppressive firing, go kill Metro Mawa, kill White Boy, kill Wisinke. They are not mad. Then get them 5 senses. Nothing where they plan. They plan evil. They plan for wipe the Northwest, ladies and gentlemen. So, then come on the back, then go to McKinney. But when I don't fire somebody in foot, why when they waiting and call again? Fire him back. All the man they bleed instead of them kill and go to hospital. The man bleed and the hand, the man die. Then seize him body. What did they do with him body? Now they want grade no. Now so the law say, where person commits crime there for fire and killer. Ladies and gentlemen, fellows, they lie against say the man die of crossfiring. Short people, they know they go unpunished, Mr. Salon. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Them people, they're not mad. They're not crazy. Now, educated people, them. They are well educated. Some of them, they don't live in London, America. Now, the Western world. Then they come out and go to Pandemba Road prison, go massacre innocent civilians there, innocent inmates there, kill them. People that were there in solitary confinement. They mean that. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Now, short people that were left for let them go scot-free. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I get a common cold. So justice shall take its course. So that no political actor, nobody no go come again and order the killing of innocent civilians there. Brutally so. That's alone. Extrajudicially, now make them come. They can pull the death penalty. They can put extrajudicial killings. So when they kill people then, when time can they go no more than people then they put in Nigeria, then later they left there, they not get for kill them, when they can have power, then free them. But that same death penalty on a pool, with they count them back, follow on face the punishment on do to when our brothers Sierra Leoneans. A whole clerk of parliament, very well educated, we don't go to the Western Wall, when a Umarum Parantarawali, they call on the Delta Force. People then were democratically elected as the representative of the people. He called the Delta Force, the policeman there, for go beat them, manhandle them, treat them like common criminals, throw them out of the well of parliament like common criminals. Ladies and gentlemen, some people then go let them do this to them. So do unto others what you will have others to do unto you. If he helps people don't let them do their horrible and so, why then they treat other Sierra Leoneans then so? The same Parantraoli camp, he shack over 100 staff then. He divert all the parliamentary funds there. He employ wealth in absentia. They pay thousands of dollars. Where then cover corruption kitchen, they say let pay back. Then left the man. Today the man, National Secretary General for the SLPP, plan for can power back, for can do more killing, for can do more looting, for continue for destroy this country. Then people are not the go scot-free. Therefore face why parentarily for call policeman there, for go beat honorable Senate Parliament, he get for face accountability for that. For let's explain to the people of Sierra Leone. Today again, our secretary for the SLPP, short people then for go scot-free, more harm will be done. So justice shall take its course, Mr. Salone. SLPP no go once, let them beat, let them treat, let them kill them people then so. No we assume. Fina APC be in a power, then go na bow, then kill, then go na Pujong, then kill, then go na Bond, then kill, then go na Kalao, then kill, then go na Sabima, then kill, then go na Daru, then kill. How them be fulfilled? Why therefore do so to other people? Because power they unto them. So therefore face the full force of the law. Justice shall take its course, Mr. Salone. Hello, Sierra Leoneans. SLPP, they know they ever forgive them people they are. Then killed 24 military personnel there in 1998 with a firing squad, including a 6-month pregnant woman when a Major Kula Samba. The whole world talk, they no agree. Then people are where the AFRC overthrow them. Then call for military intervention, kill Firitonians then. They say elect now, 4 left, then the ruler. Thousands of Sierra Leoneans they wouldn't kill. January 6, they below there on their pass. Then come out day. Because of Johnny Paul Koroma, he go pray. Now Sheikh Mustabaj, he mocks. They say Sheikh Mustabaj na a collaborator. They Ulang, put an attire, put petrol pana, born and lie. SLPP don't do so. The likes of Alhaji Musa Kabia, they all. Ladies and gentlemen. Then same people there, another same people here, they continue for parade now with society with impunity. Mr. Salone, justice shall take its course. Ali Kabawe go na Libya. He be there at Mataba Hotel with Chasta Banagangetelo and Kukuja Samba Sanye. Wake out with 11 years brutal, bloody, deadly, nasty, devastating rebel war na Salone can kill over 50,000 Sierra Leonean citizens. Now the same Ali Kaba, the thief with money na the Chancery building in New York. Now the same Ali Kaba, they go scot-free so. Now the same Ali Kaba, they parade himself for become president na Salone. So the more we they condone evil, the more evil they continue with society. So then people they are for face the full force of the law. Ladies and gentlemen, impunity. Now they make crimes that they continue. Na Mama Salone. The old killed he go to I say you know they kill person again. He don't open the political space. When I can power for can kill, or when I can power for can rule, for can develop Salone. A democracy na killing. Well, if a democracy na killing, justice shall take its course. The same man, we been there under the MPRC, we order the killing of former Inspector General of Police James Mabe Kamara, Salami Koka, Kauta Dumbuya, Makoya Pokonte, Mohamed Lamid Bangura, Lieutenant Kolea Kanu, and others. Kill them. He goes scot-free. Run away, go Ghana. Now he make it commodity back. He can stand for president. We can kill thousands of Sierra Leoneans then today. If we don't face the full force of the law, all waiting happens so enough for occur. Now impunity. Now make the crimes then they continue. They want the way they kill, they continue for do the crimes then. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting with they go so through today as a nation. Feed them people they are. They don't pay for the extrajudicial killings when they kill Babe Kamara, Salami Koka, and others. Then we don't face the full force of the law. Like waiting salon they go today, will not they go and today. So the more when I condone evil in society, the more evil they continue in that society. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't go let's go a killer free. For a killer is always a killer. Monkey not the left in black hand. So for stop the killer, let the killer then face justice for pay for the evil act. Emmanuel Kwe via Amara then. When I be rebel John Takamajo na the southeast. Then we don't kill people, then do the Kamajo. They don't count the back na power. Then tribalistic to the nonsense. Confusion killing na the one of this country. Now don't go back so na PPRC today. Where it cause mayhem, it incite another calamity and chaos. Now the All People's Congress Party. When I see the danger, the trouble, the calamity, the catastrophe, where Mohamed Humamui Kone plunge against the people of Sierra Leone, inside this country to fire, into war, conduct election, declare a winner. 3 years ago, no results. And then people have to go scot-free, Mr. Salon. No. Justice shall take its course. Dr. Dennis Sandy, we serve under the APC ticket as Minister of Lands, Country Planning and the Environment. Later, with them particular power, they not do nothing. Instead, voting, now have been the secretary for the GGT reports. We recommend how them for deal with APCians there, Northwesterners there. They make them back Minister of Land. Tinap na radio. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow listener, anybody will get that audio day. When I publish it on the social media, for let the whole world know, Dr. Dennis Sandy, they say people then come out, na McKinney, then brush them. Then come on out to Kolimba, then brush them. Then come on out McKinney, then brush them. Then come on out Lonchar, then brush them. Then come on out Panemba, then brush them. Then come on Augustine, then brush them. Anywhere we come out, then go kill her. He left both. Then people are talking. They are on record. Dear fellow Sierra Leoneans, anybody will get that audio day when I publish it for let the whole world know. Say my brother don't swear, not understand. So, fellow Sierra Leoneans, when you want to stop evil, you forget rid of all the one the way they commit evil. Ladies and gentlemen, this now in-flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings do the Ghana. He gets rid of all the evil politicians there, the bad judges there, the bad lawyers there, the bad political actors there. Today, Ghana, they enjoy political stability. You not go continue, and we not go continue for pamper, killers there, autocrats there, satanic and demonic people there were evil. Where then are blood no more, they want to see. They kill mortal man, pull ansara, pull a ritualist, come with drugs then. They kill them fellow Sierra Leoneans then, the younger population, dead body all over the streets. Which kind of wicked government in this? They arrest 318 political prisoners. They only account for 15. The 303 Sierra Leoneans then take today, Mr. Salone. Now then people are they go scot-free? No. Justice shall face its cause. Ladies and gentlemen. So the aim of this cabal, where they can have power, now make them plant the power inside the SLPP for can whip up Northwesterners there, whip up APCians there, sit on a power, rule this country forever. tribalistic bunch of murderous demons, ladies and gentlemen. Then kill ya, not for go scot-free. Then go pay for what they commit. Then people are go scot-free. Then they go gather themselves, get other plan, go regroup themselves for come back and do the worst against Sierra Leone. Hence, them people are there. Sierra Leone no go ever get restarted, ladies and gentlemen. They were don't bury ammunitions there all over for come and fight back. But for let peace reign, now Mama Salone, the killers must face justice, ladies and gentlemen, so that nobody no go venture for do the same act again. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, the one they are the Kana ya, kind like late Amachijan Kaba. Now he destroy SLPMB, the Sierra Leone Produce Marketing Board. He run away. He go America. Later, I go join the United Nations. Then ban him from Sierra Leone politics. Now, Uda can lift the ban. Now, former President Joseph Saido Momo. Where lifts the ban, he become president. Now, Uda for Dompa. Now, Joseph Saido Momo. For killer. For punisher. Say send down in exile. Say Momo die. Inaugurated them better. Now, the parliamentary building. The same thing we do Momo. With them bury her. Now the up gone, burying ground. Now the same thing happened to her again. So what goes around comes around. Ladies and gentlemen. This same be all way and Koroma pampa. Take Kawita. Kaba wana. Other people they wanna. According to the atrocities where this man don't commit. This man not supposed to hold any office in this country. Then pampara. Now make he can't commit more evil. So the more we condone evil, the more evil will be done. From 1967, when they one day begin Kuraran, now this country overthrow the APC, declare martial law. Today, 2025, the SFP don't cause so many killings, over 100,000 Sierra Leoneans there. That they don't kill just for their bloody desperation for political power. Then they do anything for political power. So, Mr. Salone, all the one day, we not commit crime, we not do nothing. Not so because they belong to a political party or tribe or region, then they run after them. No. But the maxim here is, hangman can be hanged, even the executioner can be executed. So the one they way to weigh asses for Falade. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, ladies and gentlemen, so that whenever they go form, because now the oldest political party this in the sub-region, 27th April 1951, whenever again they emerge na power for rule this country, this same murderous and barbaric act, they not go repeat again because of the precedent where don't happen today. So Sierra Leone is civilized society. The people the way they perpetuate them crimes they are well educated. Some of them don't live in the Western world. So then they do then here to them fellow citizens with a deliberate act, demeanor. So that's for faith the bitterness. If you stab your company, you know, say heart, you say when they stab you, you feel the pain. Tomorrow I not go start pausing again because you know say heart. But you stab your company left off. Tomorrow they go stab another person again. So His Excellency Dr. Samura Kamara, now they go after nobody. Now for can develop Mama Salone, how they can make petrol they can down, how they can make rest they can down, how they can make job opportunities come, how they can make investors they come for can invest so that you go get job opportunity for the youth then. Now that in they come for, but justice shall take its course. For go explain themselves why then treat their fellow citizens then so brutally, so inhuman in this way democratic dispensation. And the main goal of the law, now for establish standards then, for maintain order in a society, for resolve disputes then amicably, for protect liberties and rights then, for preserve freedom and moral agency, for preserve the rule of law, when a meta-legal practice, open government, just law, accountability, and impartial justice. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all, both home and the diaspora. So according to the book of Ecclesiastes 8 verse 11, the New Living Translation, it says when a crime is not punished quickly, people feel it is safe to do wrong. Ecclesiastes 8 verse 11, the Amplified Bible, because the sentence against an evil act is not executed quickly, the hearts of the sons of men are fully set to do evil. The Bible says, whoever strikes a man so that he die shall be put to death. Moreover, you shall accept no ransom for the life of a murderer who is guilty of death, but he shall be put to death. Matthew 5 verse 21 to 26. You must not murder. If you commit murder, you are subject to judgment. Isaiah 3 verse 11. Woe unto the wicked, he shall be ill with them, for the reward of his hand shall be given to him. Psalm 11 verse 5. Put it bluntly, God hates wicked people. Psalm 37 verse 13. God laughs at wicked people because he knows they will soon be destroyed. So, Mr. Salone, wicked people, killers, murderers shall not go unpunished, ladies and gentlemen. If not, the more we condone evil in a society, the more evil will be done. Now we try to avoid this antagonistic politicking, where you cannot governance, can't shake the main opposition with development, through employment. Now ain't gonna make the people them fall for your party. Now ain't gonna make the people them vote for you. Now ain't gonna make the opposition not the see way. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But what it today with the practice now antagonistic politicking, enemy politics. For we listeners then, antagonistic politicking now a confrontational style. Who say political opponents, then they see them as enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, not just as adversary, we're characterized by deep division, us versus them thinking. And they prioritize conflict over compromise. Often they fear polarization, distrust, and they hinder effective governance by focusing on power struggle rather than sheer goal. They thrive on emotional dislike, rigid identity, and narrative of threat, unlike healthier agonistic politics. Without disagreement, they exist within a framework of shared democratic values as noted. So the key characteristic of antagonistic politicking na enemy identification. You view your political opponent as fundamentally threatening rather than just differing in opinion. Depolarization. You create rigid divide. We are in compromise when they see and say it's very impossible without groups where they met with contempt or hatred, strategic conflict. Deliberately they create a division for political gain. They use blame seeking and security narrative for mobilized support, erosion of governance. It leads to a gridlock, inefficiency, and a breakdown of cooperation. This is not the way antagonistic enemy politics, they destroy a nation, ladies and gentlemen. We come to the second topic, when a jealousy, now the last class for attend before you become a witch. The first jealousy, now the last class you attend before you become a witch, it means say, unchecked jealousy, where they feel by insecurity and comparison, it escalates into destructive, malicious, or spiritual harmful behavior, where often associated with witchcraft in folklore, like wishing ill on others or betrayal, and ultimately they lead to inner darkness and isolation. This is not a metaphorical warning, say, for not a jealousy. It leads to spiritual decline. We are in one in focus the shift from self-improvement, when a gratitude building, for cheer others down because of envy, because of hate and spiritual warfare. The deeper meaning explained. From emotion to malice. Jealousy, they start as a feeling. But if you nurture am, it they grow into resentment, into envy and hate. They lead to actions then where they harm others, where resemble the negative trait where attributed to witches in the stories. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow listeners, spiritual corruption. In many spiritual belief, jealousy, they see it as a sin of the heart, where they breed disorder and evil. They corrupt one in spirit and they disconnect them from positive path. Focus on self versus others. Instead of being inspired by others' their success, a jealous person, they focus on the lack of wishing for diminish the other people their light, rather than for build their own, which where they see as witchy or a destructive mindset. The cultural metaphor. The witch in this context, it is symbolize somebody where they operate from a place of darkness, manipulation, and ill will and jealousy, where they presented as a pathway for adopting that mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting this they encourage reflection and action. Use jealousy as a signal for self-reflection, for identify your unmet needs there or insecurity, gratitude and self-improvement. Instead of envy, you for cultivate gratitude and focus on building your life and strength. Instead of you they go after other people then, you they jealous other people then, you they plan evil for other people then, you they kill other people then, you they destroy other people then, because of you envy, because of you hate, because of the resentment, because of the antagonistic politicking we get against them. Spiritual protection. This they recognize jealousy as a destructive force, where they help one for avoid in harmful pattern, for let's seek blessing. Instead, then jealousy, now the last class for attend before you become a witch. Once you don't do this class, you get promoted to witch automatically. In fact, as a successful witch, if you're not a woman, you're not a witch. If you are a man, you're not a wizard. So jealousy, they stem from primal fear, where we need them, not going to be met with the jealous other people then, where God don't bless. With the jealous some people then, where get good relationship, for destroy that relationship, for destroy their connection, for destroy the goodness where God make for them. These are the dangers of jealousy. Underneath, jealousy, now often a fear of loss, abandonment, or a feeling of worthlessness and unlovable, when a deep felt sense of not being enough for match yourself with other people there. So jealousy, now your brain, it communicate to you one thing of your life. How you the jealous, now so jealousy they communicate with your brain. And the true root of jealousy, according to Dr. Albers, now insecurity. And what are the three types of jealousy? Number one, we get the reactive jealousy. This is a negative response to the emotional or the sexual involvement of a partner with someone else. We get it to one of the preventive jealousy. The efforts then, when they prevent intimate contact of the partner with a third person. We get the three when are the anxious jealousy, when are obsessive anxiety, upset, and worrying about losing something where you desperately they in need of. Why jealousy not evil? Jealousy get the potential for fear, damaging behavior. It compels somebody for obsessively monitor another in communication, in relationship, in whereabouts, in attempt to lower self-confidence. Where somebody don't jealous you. Now you die one, you want no more now. Let motuka green you. Let her say bad thing don't happen to you. Let her say so thing don't happen to you. When person jealous you, now ill will he get about you. Always they think about evil towards you. Ladies and gentlemen, how jealous people then they behave. Then they experience a feeling of envy, a feeling of suspicion and insecurity, and they engage in behavior then like possessiveness, aggression, or manipulation, making threat or making other people then feel threatened. How then they behave towards them, making threat for hurt other people then. Which personality type will get jealous easily? The personality type where they jealous easily, then call them turbulent personalities. They're more likely for let them get stressed, let them worry, and get self-doubt, building into feelings of jealousy for other people. So according to Proverbs 27 verse 4, wrath cruel and anger outrageous, but who able to stand before envy? Envy is jealousy, which is the most uncontrollable sin. What type of person where they get jealous quickly? People that were prone to intense jealousy or possessiveness, then they often harbor feelings of inadequacy. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I get a common cold. Or inferiority, where get a tendency for compose themselves to others. So jealousy at its cause, now a byproduct of fear. Fear of not being good, fear of losing, or fear of being subdued by the good of others. So what is the spiritual root cause of jealousy? The spiritual root cause of jealousy na narrow-mindedness. Any negative thoughts, they arise in we towards anybody, usually due to narrow-mindedness. We not think good about people there. Where God don't bless, we they always think negatively about them. This they spread negativities to others. So what is the highest form of jealousy, ladies and gentlemen? The highest form of jealousy in the planet Earth, they call it pathological jealousy. Pathological jealousy, also known as morbid jealousy, now a psychological disorder where characterized by a pervasive preoccupation with the belief, say, one spouse or a romantic partner being unfaithful despite the absence of any real or substantiated evidence. So jealousy now an emotional reaction where they arise, where we they perceive a threat to something what we value, whether na a romantic partner, na a job, na a position, na a dream, ladies and gentlemen, or a position of trust. So jealousy usually they come up where we they feel something important go be taken away from us by other people, ladies and gentlemen. So the first dead person, the first dead body, when they put in a planet Earth, when Cain and Abel, the two brothers there, it come up from jealousy, ladies and gentlemen, that they will get the first dead body on earth. So jealousy is very dangerous. And the first punishment where God give Baba Adam and Hawa, when Adam and Eve, that due to the jealousy of Eve, being tempted by Satan, now may God pull them in paradise. They see themselves naked. Everything in there for them good in paradise. They may enjoy all they want. Then they eat fiti fata. Then they free. But when Satan tempts them, the forbidden fruit where God say, where the eater, now he make today where the woman swell around. Now he make today woman mother. They see their time. The man you always want swell around. God sent angel Gabriel. They're all in throats. Now make we man then get the gullet. But that punishment. Adam they go and cry. They don't pull them. Now paradise. The prayer we pray. Where God forgive them. He say Arabbana zalamna anfusana wa ilam taghfirana wa tarhamna lanakulana min al-khashirin. Almighty Allah, forgive we for the sin what we don't commit. If you not forgive we, oh Lord, we don't be people then. We don't be useless people then the planet Earth. Take go na the hereafter. Let God forgive them. So now this dua Naim Baba Adam, they recite to Allah. He said, Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa ilam taghfir wa tarhamna lanakulana min al-khashirin. In the Shakespearean book titled Julius Caesar, where Brutus conspire with the conspirators there for killing his best friend, his confidant, when Julius Caesar, now because of jealousy. But when they asked him, Mark Antony, he said Julius Caesar was ambitious. He betrayed friend, conspired with the conspirators for killing friend Julius Caesar. Now he make even when the conspirators there stabbed Julius Caesar, he no feel him. But when he turned, he seen best friend, in confident, he only deaf, he stab him. He say, to Brute, you again Brutus. Ladies and gentlemen, not to the stab matter, but when you turn around and see who that holding them for stab you. So Mr. Salone, justice shall prevail, and justice shall do its cause, ladies and gentlemen. So, fellow Sierra Leoneans, deceptively, he said Julius Caesar was ambitious, but Mark Antony, on the burial of Julius Caesar, now they exposed Brutus there for his envy and destructive jealousy towards his best friend, the great Julius Caesar. King Solomon writes, he said jealousy is cruel as the grave. In the Songs of Solomon 8 verse 6, jealousy, they cause the death of a married. Jealousy, they destroy relationship. Jealousy, they destroy a community. Jealousy, they destroy a society. Jealousy, they destroy an institution. Jealousy, they destroy an organization. And jealousy, they destroy a nation. If jealousy, not you be foresee with we naked eyes, then put on a checkpoint. No human being, no go past another checkpoint day, another road day. No poison, no day, no poison, no day in a planet Earth. Way more dangerous, way more deadly, way more disastrous, way more dangerous than jealousy. Jealousy, not the root of all evil, ladies and gentlemen. There is no greater glory than love. No anger greater punishment than jealousy. This is not George Eliot, now he says so. Whose part of the brain where they trigger jealousy? At least in men, the amygdala, now a brain area where involved in many emotional process, such as fear and anger. Research then find out say envy and jealousy. Now the so-called social sin, where they walk through some parts of the brain, when at the medial prefrontal cortex, whose organ were associated with jealousy. Kidney, they link into fear. The urinary bladder, they link into jealousy. The spleen and pancreas, they link into excessive sweetness. The liver and the gallbladder, they link into frustration and emotional stagnation. So how to stop the spirit of jealousy? Spiritual group, ladies and gentlemen, now the number one antidote for overcome jealousy. So spiritual growth, now the number one antidote where they overcome jealousy. So this is the first way for stop spiritual jealousy. Waiting at the disease, the sickness, where they caused by jealousy, then call it Othello syndrome, or also then call it morbid jealousy or pathological jealousy. fellow Sierra Leoneans. We get what we call sexual jealousy or psychosis. This is not a mental heart disorder in which somebody they convince say the romantic partner is unfaithful without any proof. Whose type of personality we jealous? According to psychology, a person will get higher neuroticism, it tend to be more over jealous or envious. Neurotic behavior go be attributed with the Myers-Briggs type indicator, how your energy, your information, your decision, your lifestyle, they greatly affected. Where the sense and intuition, the thinking, the feeling, the judging, and the perceiving. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting to make somebody great. Ladies and gentlemen, now 4 things that they make a human being become great. Number 1, na integrity. Number 2, na honesty. Number 3, na kindness. And number 4, na respectfulness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is compassionate towards others. When I stand by values there, and they treat people there with fairness and dignity, then trait here they foster trust and strong relationship, where they make reliable and respectable members there. Now in society, people then love you. This now make people then like His Excellency Dr. Samura Kamara. Where do they make somebody mentally strong? Where they build self-awareness, you they learn from your setbacks, and they practice traits like patience, confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, in Arabic, we call her al-sabr, when are the patient. And God say in the Holy Quran, say, in Allah hama shabirin. God deal with the one day, we patient, we endure. But they make somebody unforgettable. Today, South Africa, they always remember Nelson Mandela. Ghana, they remember Flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings. Wait till they make somebody unforgettable, even if you die. Number 1, na reliability. Number 2, na trustworthiness. And number 3, taking responsibility for one's action. How for know a negative person? We get one in science there, where they play the victim in every situation for understand people there. We're wicked, we're negative, we're harmful, we're destructive one. Then they always play the victim in every situation. Number 2, then they criticize more than they compliment. Number 3, then they constantly complain about everything. Number 4, then they see the worst in people then. Number 5, then they express the worst in every situation. Number 6, they lack gratitude. And number 7, then they bring others down for feel better. These are the negative politicians then, where they never take responsibility. This is not how toxic people then they behave now in society. They always believe, say, they are right. They justify their wrong behavior. They always not to show them guilt there or remorse. Ladies and gentlemen, they believe, say, everything appropriate for them. Fellow listeners, comrades, all both home and the diaspora. So this, now how jealousy, hatredness, they destroy a society. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all. So justice shall take its course, Mr. Salone. And the worst thing we'll get for can stop now political infiltration. Political infiltration now a strategy in which an organization or a state or interest group there, they place the membership, their support from one political party to another, usually a larger organization, for expand the influence, for promote specific ideas, or for sabotage operation. This is a form of subversion, a design to alter the target group's agenda, divide it or erode trust in the institutions there. The key aspect and the methods there, we call it entryism. Entryism, now a specific strategy for join a larger organization, for change in policy or take over the technique, the method will include bribery, blackmail, spreading disinformation. They create front groups there and they conduct surveillance there for target groups there. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting at the problem today, we don't cause trouble in our country today. Now this political cross carpeting. When a politician, they switch from one political party to another, where they often driven by ambition or power or self-interest rather than ideology, where common in places like Nigeria and Sierra Leone, where they lead to political instability and caution about accountability. Ladies and gentlemen, so time like party hopping, defection, floor crossing, and political prostitution